Alright, what's going on everybody? Well, I hope this is a good angle. I think it is, to show you what's going on today. Gotta put this water in my fridge. But as some of you know, in like one of the previous videos I talked about AMSOIL bypass oil filters. Well, long story short is I need a bracket to mount the filter housing because I don't want to drill additional holes on my frame. So I found like these two bolts where I'm gonna mount it. And so what I did is I went to a local metal supply. I got some 1/4-inch steel and I had them bend it into shape. And now, since we're here in Mexico, Missouri, well, it's more like Kingdom City, Missouri. We're not in Mexico anymore. We're at this truck stop here. I'm gonna see if I can fabricate that, drill those holes, and then so when I go home, I can powder coat it. So let's show you what we're working with. There we go. Beefy little fella. This thing weighs about 11 pounds. As you can see, that's a 1/4-inch thick. And I'm also gonna reinforce it on the edges once I do finalize. I kind of mark the holes where I'm gonna have them. So yeah, that's kind of what we're gonna do, is gonna drill the holes and mount it on the frame where it's gonna go, and then just cut some excess so we don't have as much metal. So yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna go outside, drill some holes, put this up in the frame and see what else we can cut, and then drill holes for the mounting as well. And then, you know, when we go home, we're gonna be able to powder coat this. I bought an Eastwood powder coating system a while back, so figure I might as well put that to use since I do have an old oven from one of the tenants' apartments. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take this outside, cut some holes, mount this up, and see what we can do with our time, because we do have some nice weather on our hands. Let's get at it. Alright, we just cut this thing up. Shout out to the guy with the flatbed. I didn't even get his name. He went to shower. Broken down here at a truck stop with a bad ECM. So we cut that out. We're about to clean it up and see how it fits. Alright, well that worked out, I guess. Let's turn on that. Took a lot of work. I was cutting it with a Sawzall because I couldn't find a blade for my grinder, my big grinder. And the little 3-inch grinder really wasn't doing it. But let's show you what it looks like. I missed the hole a little bit, so I'm gonna have to just get a big old washer. That's what it looks like. It's gonna make sense once I'm out of it. I cut these up so it's not as sharp, so I don't hit myself going under the truck. This hole is perfectly aligned, and then this one, as you can see, I had to cut on new. But I mean, really, once this one is in, this can't go anywhere. Plus, I mean, this is 1/4-inch steel. This is not going anywhere to begin with. And then I had to notch it in here for a washer. On one of the other bolts. And yeah, now I'm in the truck. I bought a new mattress not that long ago. It's been like a week. It's pretty good. I used to get like a medium firm, and this time I got a really firm mattress, and I like it a lot better. The only issue is I got a 10-inch mattress. It's kind of big. It's tall. Last one I had was 8. Even a 6 would work good, but 8 seems to be a good size mattress. But yeah, that's the thing. And the mattress I got, it's called Lucid. I got the Lucid 10-inch memory foam mattress. Not too expensive. It was like $200 with shipping and everything. That's the one, in case you're interested. But yeah, I'm gonna sit here a little bit more. If I don't find anything, I don't get a load, I'm gonna just head on home. Keep y'all posted once we get rolling or something. Alright, well, here's our bracket. Just want to show how cool this sticker that they give you a template to drill the holes for the oil filter housing. It's literally a sticker, and you just put on the metal, then you can drill your holes. And I centered it so it's perfectly in line and can't mess it up. All right, since I was making videos on this all over the place about this AMS filter, I was showing you this plate I was making and whatnot. I figured I'd end the video and show you the final result, what this is gonna look like. So it comes with these hoses, these 29 whatever. They're air brake hoses actually, but they're very nice, braided. And then all you do is cut them, and then the fittings that come, let's just swap the camera around. It's easier this way for me to explain it. So basically your fittings, they're gonna come So the fittings, they're gonna come just like this. So this is your fitting. It's a 2-piece fitting. This is the fitting that spins, that goes onto, you know, your filter and onto your block or oil pan. And then this side here, you unscrew it. And so how this works is your hose, it comes, you know, in a full length. So basically what you'll do is, if you need something sharp, preferably some pipe cutters just like this that are sharp, and you're gonna cut your hose to size, just like this. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go thread on counterclockwise, if that makes sense. So you're gonna go counterclockwise on the threads, and having a, where's my freaking, I had it. Having a ratcheting wrench in this instance definitely helps out nicely. If I could find the one that I was just using. So just like so. And again, you're gonna go counterclockwise. You know, on there it shows like, you know, you should use a vise and whatnot, but you can do it without a vise. So you're gonna screw it on up until pretty much it bottoms out. So you're gonna see where the threads are. That's where it's gonna bottom out. I did one side, so now I'm doing this other side. So right now, you can see in there, can't really see, but anyways, it bottomed out right next to the threads. And then what you're gonna do, it says go back quarter turn. So we're screwing in that way. So we're gonna go, we're looking at these threads here. So we're gonna go, is that one? Is that them on the bottom? Yep, so that's half a turn. And then, you know, it says half a turn, but I'm gonna go, oh, I'm screwing it on. So let's go back one more. And that's, so half a turn, and I'm gonna go one more. So that's as far as that goes. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna grab your fitting right here, because I was a little confused about this. You're gonna grab this fitting, and you're gonna bring it in, and then you're gonna start screwing that fitting in. And like I said, it's handy to have this ratcheting wrench. I bought this gear wrench like some time ago. Let me have a seat here. The weather is nice. I wasn't doing anything this week. I wasn't going on the road, so I was like, you know what, let me go get something done. The loads are just like whatever. They're not even whatever anymore. They're just terrible. But yeah, anyways, you're gonna screw this in, and basically what it does, you create your own hose with a compression fitting, and you're basically gonna just, you know, screw this on until it bottoms out. And, you know, later, if it is leaking or something, you can always take it off and retighten it and whatnot. But it's oil, and the pressure is not high. And you know, this definitely would be easier if you had a vise, but you work with what you got. And there you go. That just bottomed out. If I could get this to come out. And there you go. And basically now you made your own hose. So we're gonna hook this up, and we're gonna finish hooking up the whole system. My pickup line comes from the block, from the side here. And then my return is gonna go into my oil pan on the upper hole. So yeah, we're gonna put this together, pre-fill our filter with oil, I believe it says that, and put it on, and we'll show you what. Yeah, well, I said show you. It's sturdy. I'm just not a fan of how exposed it is out here, but there's really not too many options. It's pretty crowded in here. You know, it would ultimately be nicest to mount it inside the frame, but this will have to do. It's just sketchy, you know, going down the road if something hits it. But it is what it is. I mean, just carry that plug with me, And you know, if something happens, I can plug up those holes and then deal with that later. But hopefully that doesn't happen. The line set, I was gonna go to the front, but I didn't want the line in the front, so I curved it around here, and it goes behind the oil pan on the other side. And then this, as you can see right in here, this is the pickup port. This is where it picks up. And then obviously, you know, I got a zip tie and, you know, put those lines so they're not rubbing on anything and vibrating and whatnot. But pretty much I have it mounted. I filled oil in there, and I'm sure I'm gonna have to top it off once it runs a little bit. I'm sure it's gonna take a minute because that is a 2-micron filter. As you can see, it comes right here, and that's where it returns the oil. So yeah, right now we're just gonna fire this thing up and let it run and go from there. All right, well, we're letting it idle up. Truck hasn't been washed in a long time. Letting it idle. I mean, I can already feel that filter getting warm, so that means oil is circulating, which is good news, you know. And yeah, pretty much gonna let it idle up and then check the oil and add as we need. But that's it. All we gotta do is zip tie those hoses, clean them up, and that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching, y'all. Until next one, take it easy. Got this thing repositioned, made a new bracket, set it higher up so it's more protected if anything were to fly under the truck, because the other one was hanging way low. And you can see I secured these lines so nothing is rubbing. Bought a couple of these hangers off Amazon and some of these zip ties. Should be good to go now. And you can see pretty much same thing on the other side. Secured it all around and goes in right there.